Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Coffee is for Closer Business Series. I'm excited today because I'm at Small Business Development Center with my buddy Gregg Bostick. How you doing,
Dave?
Sir?
Good to see you, brother.
And so look, we're here and this is a great office, great location.
We are so fortunate to be where we are at this point in the life of our center.
Yeah.
It's really been a fantastic journey to get here.
Yeah.
But so grateful to be here on Sherrill Boulevard, housed within the Apex Bank building.
Well, all that being said, give us a little background, like how did you get to being here?
Sure.
And with the thought around small business?
As Dave mentioned, I'm a multi-generational, lifelong East Tennessean. Started my career after I graduated from the University of Tennessee with a degree in finance in corporate America. Spent over 30 years in corporate America, everything from small family-owned businesses to Fortune 100s. And my roles in those organizations were in treasury, credit, and risk management.
Wow, so you saw a lot of different aspects of the business, but a lot in the cash flow of it.
Correct, a lot of that, and worked with so many small businesses. I worked with heavy in manufacturing and distribution. In the role of treasury and credit and risk management, you see every aspect of not only your business, but of other businesses. I got familiar with production, with shipping, with receiving, all the logistics, sales, marketing, pricing.
There's a lot that we covered there, and that's fantastic. Again, open the door, walk through it. I mean, he opens the door, you just walk through and knock on the door, and they'll help you. But let's kind of get into now, if you don't mind, we're going to transition, because you mentioned a why earlier, but our videos we do here, obviously is the background of how they get to this point.
Sure.
But the three questions, we want to start with the first one is, why? What's your why? That's question number one. I heard a lot of it in there.
Sure,
but
I've always had the heart of a servant, and I've always been a people person, and I had a successful mediocre corporate career. I refused to compromise in some areas that would have taken me to the C-suite. But I always slept at night because I did right by people. Using all of that, my why is to really, and I buy into our mission, to assist small businesses and entrepreneurs to start, grow, and sustain their businesses, and to be successful, and to partner with other resource agencies as well, to collaborate, because at the end of the day, we want the same thing, to grow our small business ecosystem in this region, grow our tax base, be able to build more infrastructure to accommodate all the people that are coming here from somewhere.
Sure.
And to see people really realize their dream. It's so rewarding, man, just to see somebody that may have started out of their home and then they get their first rent or lease space, or they move from a lease space and they're buying dirt and building a building.
Yeah.
Or they hired their first employee, or you all of a sudden you're driving down the road and you see their first billboard.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I remember when you didn't even know what a business plan was, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So that's the why.
So that's great why. And that gets to what Coffee is for Closers is all about, Greg, and that was intentionality is for what I use that word, because I love the circle of people I connect with here in Knoxville, and you're one of them, is that intentionality around helping, serving. All right, number two then. What problem do you solve, sir?
A lot of the problems we solve is filtering and distilling information that people get because they listen to they. They know everything. They told me this. Well, I was told, there's a grant for me because in a certain demographic, no, there's no grants to start a small business. Hear that loud and clear.
Right.
There is no free money. But we distill that, and some of the best advice sometimes we give clients is stay off the internet, right?
Yeah.
Just because it's posted doesn't mean it's true. That's a lot of the problems we solve. But then we also solve problems with clients who hit a wall. Right now we're seeing that a lot with labor. We try to help connect with good alternative sources and programs that can help with labor. Or it's my marketing just isn't working. And again, we meet them where they are. We understand,
right?
And then we try to find that innovative, client-focused solution. That will get them where they want to be.
Right.
Sometimes it's just listening. Part of consulting and counseling is to remember God gave you two ears and one mouth for a reason. Sometimes clients just need to talk, and they'll answer their own question.
Right.
They just need somebody to listen. Right.
Yeah, you're really that experience, that sounding board, that experience. It's a good place to go. It's a good place for people to go, okay, I can't really talk to my spouse about it. My friends, they all sway one way. I need someone right down the middle, going to talk to me the way it is. And
well, so many small businesses, and if you look,
you're an encourager too.
Oh yeah. But so many small businesses, and I'm not going to spit out the numbers because I don't have them burned in my brain. But you look at the number of small businesses that have family involvement, spouse, cousins, children, parents, whatever, that have been brought in, and you hit it on the head. I can't tell my dad, you're ruining this business. You've got to change. Because I know if I tell my dad, you need to retire, it'll kill him.
Yeah. So what should that look like? Yeah.
How do we do that? And that's when we talk about how you frame a conversation.
And then, so, okay, number 3, the question we're going to get to is, so what do people experience then after all the why and the problem, the things, what do they experience after working with you or your team?
Hopefully they experience success, however they define success for them. If you're an in-home baker maker and you just want to have a little side hustle while the kids are in elementary school, and success to you looks like making an extra $500 a month, to sock away for the fall break trip, great, that's your success.
That's great. Well, look, we appreciate you and your team here and what you do for the community. You're always part of it, showing up and making connections. What's really cool is like you get out. Like you put holes in your soles, and that is really fun to see. You don't just sit behind a desk where you could, because that's kind of the role you might think, oh, he's runs this all these offices and all this stuff going on, but you really get out in the community. So I thank you for that, on behalf of everyone watching and everyone who knows you as well. And then lastly is so people are thinking about all these things we talked about, but they haven't made a move yet. What are they? How do they connect with you or the Small Business Development Center? What do they do?
Sure. You can call our office at 865-246-2663. I would encourage you, honestly, go to our website, tsbdc.org, Tennessee Small Business Development Center.org, tsbdc.org. You can go to our homepage, to our center page, you can find that. Subscribe to our newsletter. You'll see all upcoming events, classes, relevant small business information. We don't spam you every day with some kind of a solicitation, but it's really relevant business. Our newsletter that I just proofed this morning with Samantha has some great legislative updates that went into effect today that are really going to dramatically impact.
Want to get my copy, I'm sure.
Email. Yep. Going to impact small businesses. We do client spotlights in those once a month as well.
You're sitting in those offices at least a couple times or throughout the week. I mean, you visit quite often. So, all right. Well, listen, I appreciate your time, man. Thanks, man. Gregg. Always a great. Thank you for watching the episode, Gregg. Again, thanks. We'll see you around town, my friend. And make a connection with Gregg Bostick here, or one of his,
or Teresa or Stephanie.
Research it on LinkedIn. You can't. You can't miss it. They're all over the place, and they're so much wanting to help you. If you have even a thought around entrepreneurship, if you don't spend a little time having a conversation, you're doing yourself a disservice. So go down that path. Take that journey. Meet with these folks. They love it, and let them experience the joy of helping you, because that's what they really love to do. Thanks, everybody. You have a wonderful day. See you in the next episode of Coffee is for Closers. Bye-bye.